Today's topic for discussion is a plant family that is Cisalpinaceae. The family Cisalpinaceae consists of many plants and it is a cosmopolitan family because the plants of this family occur throughout the world. And there are about 152 genera and 2800 species of plants of this family have been reported from world. Okay, and the photograph which is given here, that is the photograph of Cassia fistula, and the common name of this plant is golden shower tree. How is the habit of this family? Habit and habitat. Most of the plants are mesophytes. What is mesophyte? That means they can grow and develop in moderate amount of water. But the Parkinsonia, one more plant of this family, it is a xerophytic plant. It can grow in less amount of water. Okay, several plants are shrubs, small trees. Shrubs means small trees. And in this family, in Cisalpinaceae, trees are very common. There are many trees tree species are present in this family. Example, that is Tamarindus indica, Saraca, Cassia, etc. And the genus Cassia species that range in size from undershrub to trees. Okay, and the Cisalpinia separia is a climber, and Bauhinia walli, it is a linas. Linas, it is a woody climber. A large woody climbers are present, that is described. Woody climbers are generally described as linas. Okay, the climbing species of Bauhinia possesses coiled tendrils. Tendrils are the thread-like structures which are developed by the plant for climbing purpose. Okay, the photograph shown in the slide, that is Tamarindus indica. Next, this is how is the stem of family Cisalpinaceae, stem of the plants of family Cisalpinaceae. That is, stem is, most of the plants are trees, therefore stem is woody. Woody stem is it is given in Delonix regia. The photograph is of Delonix regia, and stem is woody, and in most of the plants stem is solid, round or flat stem occurs in species Bauhinia. Okay, and the photograph it is given in this slide is Delonix regia. Next, how is the leaf? Which type of leaves occur in the plants of family Cisalpinaceae? Leaves are large in size, pinnately or bipinnately compound, stipulate. When a small leafy structure occurs at the base of the leaf, that is called stipule. When stipule is present in the leaf, that is described as stipulate leaf. Okay, stipule is small or auriculate, very small, scaly. Auriculate stipules occur in Cassia auriculata. Okay, and stipules are in several plants. In case of Parkinsonia, stipule is modified to spine. Okay, and this stipule, in case of Delonix regia, leaf-like stipule occurs. And in another plant, that is Parkinsonia, in Parkinsonia, the main rachis of the leaf is modified into spine. And in Bauhinia species, leaves are simple and leaves are bilobed. In Bauhinia, bilobed leaves are present, and the leaf base is typically swollen, and the swollen leaf base, it is described as pulvinate. Okay, pulvinate, the base of the petiole, it is swollen, and that type of base is described as pulvinate. Okay, and photograph here is given in this slide, that is the leaf of Delonix regia. The common name of this plant is gulmohar. Again, all these are the leaves of family Cisalpinaceae. And to the left side, first photograph, that is it is a compound leaf of genus Cassia fistula. Its common name is golden shower tree. And middle photograph, it is the bilobed leaf, and it is the leaf of Bauhinia purpurea. Okay, and last number 3 photograph, it is a bipinnately compound leaf, and it is the leaf of Cisalpinia pulcherrima. It is also member of Cisalpinaceae. Next, These are these photographs showing the stipules. Stipules, small leafy structures which occurs at the base of the leaf. And first photograph, it is the stipule of Cassia angustifolia. And second photograph, it is the leaf of Cassia tora, and at the basal region a pair of stipules is shown. Next. Here, inflorescence. Inflorescence, the flowering shoot of the plant, it is known as inflorescence. And inflorescence in family Cisalpinaceae is, in many plants, it is many flowered raceme. And in Deinonyx, inflorescence is terminal corymb. What is corymb type of inflorescence? In corymb type of inflorescence, the main flowering axis is very short and it is unbranched. The flowers are pedicellate. The flowers are placed at the same level at the top. The flower situated on the lower region of the axis possesses long pedicels, and flowers situated at the top region, they possess a short petiole, so that all the flowers looks in the same level. This type of arrangement of the flowers on floral axis is described as corymb type of inflorescence. Okay, and that occurs in Deinonyx regia plant. And in case of Saraca, one more plant, Saraca, inflorescence is corymbose panicle. Panicle again a cluster. Okay, corymbose panicle type of inflorescence occurs in Saraca. And here photographs are given. The first red flowered inflorescence is the inflorescence of Deinonyx regia, and second photograph yellow flowered, it is the inflorescence of Cassia fistula. Next, let us see which type of flowers of family Cisalpinaceae. Flowers, generally the plants produces big sized flowers, showy flowers, attractive, many colors are there, and here some flowers are shown in the photograph. They are very showy, and mostly the showy flowers are formed in clusters. And flowers are bracteate because bract is present at the base of the flower. Small bract is present at the base, hence the flower is described as bracteolate. And flowers are generally, these are complete flower. Complete flower means the floral units, calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, all are present in the flower. Hence it is complete flower. And flowers are bisexual. Bi means two. Bisexual flowers means the flower is having androecium as well as gynoecium. Okay, such flower, they are bisexual, or they are also described as hermaphrodite flower. The flowers of Cisalpinaceae, they are pentamerous. Penta means five. Five petals are present in the flower. Okay, and flowers are zygomorphic. Zygomorphic flowers means that is asymmetrical flowers. Okay, the flowers which are asymmetrical, they are zygomorphic flowers. And flowers are perigynous. What is perigynous flower? In perigynous flower, the thalamus is concave or saucer shaped. In such cases, ovary is half superior or half inferior. All floral units are situated around the ovary. Okay, and the here photographs are given. In the middle photograph, red color flower, it is the flower of Deinonyx regia. And to the left side, yellow colored flower, it is the flower of Cassia fistula. And to the right side, pink colored flower, it is the flower of Bauhinia purpurea. Okay, next. Again, these are the flowers of family Cisalpinaceae. The first photograph, it is the flower of Cassia angustifolia, and second photograph, it is the flower of Cassia tora. Next. Again, these are also flowers of family Cisalpinaceae. First photograph, this is the flower of Tamarindus indica, and second, it is the flower of Cisalpinia pulcherrima. Next. Let us see the calyx, which is a calyx of plants of family Cisalpinaceae. Calyx consists of sepals. All the sepals together known as calyx. In most of the plants, calyx is green in color. There are 5 sepals in the calyx, and if the sepal, in many plants sepals are united, hence they are described as gamosepalous, and in many plants sepals are free. Free sepals are described as polysepalous. Okay, In Tamarindus and Saraca indica, these are the plants, sepals are 4 in number. In Tamarindus as well as in Saraca indica, the total number of sepals are 4. Okay, that means calyx consists of only 4 sepals. Sepals resemble petals in Delonyx. Delonyx regia, it is a tree, and in which the sepals which resemble the petals, they are similar to the petal, they looks like a petal. Okay, and in Saraca the sepals are petal like and petals are absent. See how interesting. Saraca indica sepals are petal like, they looks like a petal and petals are practically absent. Okay, in Delonyx estivation is a valvate, arrangement of sepal is valvate, and in Saraca estivation is imbricate. Okay, and here photographs are given. First photograph, sepals of Cassia fistula, yellow colored, and photograph number 2, these are the sepals of Delonyx regia. The back side of the sepal is green and the inner side of the sepal is red in color in case of Delonyx regia. It is a very distinct feature of Delonyx regia. Such type of sepals occur only in Delonyx regia. Okay, next. These are also sepals of first photograph, sepals of Cassia angustifolia. Okay, 5 sepals, different unequal in shape and size. And second photograph, it is the calyx of Cassia tora, there are 5 sepals again. And the lower figure, that is calyx of Bauhinia purpurea. The fleshy thick sepals, these are the sepals of Bauhinia purpurea, green in color. Okay, next. Let us see the corolla. Corolla consists of petals. The petals are 5 in flower of many plants of family Cisalpinaceae, and the petals are free. When the petals are free in the flower, that is described as polypetalous condition. Okay, and in case of Saraca indica, petals are absent. Okay, and estivation is imbricate. What is estivation? Arrangement of the petals. It is imbricate estivation. Okay, next, odd petal is slightly different in color and size of petal is usually clawed. Claw is present, a stalk like small structure is present to each petal, that is called as claw, and the claw is present and the limbs are spreading. Okay, the upper part of the petal is spreading. Okay, in the photograph, first photograph, yellow colored petals, these are the petals of Cassia fistula, and second photograph, these are the petals of Delonyx regia. Okay, next. These are again petals of family Cisalpinaceae. Cassia tora petals, this is the first photograph, and a small claw is there at the base. And second photograph, yellow colored flower petal, that is Cassia, petals of Cassia angustifolia. And next photograph at the middle region, lower side, that is, these are the petals of Bauhinia purpurea. Each petal is having claw, a stalk like structure to each petal, that is called claw. Okay, and these are the petals of pink colored petals of Bauhinia purpurea. Next, let us see how is the androecium. Androecium, it is the male part of the flower. Androecium consists of stamens, all the stamens together known as androecium, and there are total number of stamens 10 and 3 long arranged in 2 whorls. Each whorl consists of 5 stamens in most of the plants, and stamens of outer whorl are alternate to the petals. Example, Delonyx regia. Okay, and sometimes the stamens are few in number due to abortion. And in Cassia, stamens are 10, but out of 10, 6 to 7 stamens are fertile and 3 to 4 stamens are sterile. These sterile stamens are described as staminodes. These staminodes do not produce pollen grains in their anthers. They are highly reduced stamen. The anther is also reduced. No pollen grains are produced in the staminodes. Hence, these are the sterile anthers. Okay, sterile stamens are described as staminodes. Okay, and filaments, the stalk of the stamen, that is known as filament. Filaments are connate. And in Baunia, fertile stamens are variable in number. It is very important. In Baunia plant, fertile stamens are variable in numbers. Number changes by species to species. Okay. In Baunia monandra, only one stamen is fertile, and anther lobe is dithecous, versatile. Anthers dehisce by longitudinal slit. Okay, longitudinal dehiscence occurs. Okay, after maturity of the pollen grains into the anther naturally split open to release the pollen grains from the anther lobe, and that is the in this case the longitudinal slit occurs, hence the dehiscence of anther is longitudinal. Okay, in the photograph here in this slide, stamens of Baunia purpurea is shown. These are the three stamens. These are fertile three stamens, and remaining all stamens were modified to staminodes, and staminodes were like a bristle. They are hair-like structures. Okay. Next. All these are again the stamens of family Cisalpinaceae, stamens of plants of family Cisalpinaceae. That is, first photograph. This is these are the stamens of Cassia tora. In Cassia tora, 3 long stamens and 4 small sized stamens are observed, and staminodes may be highly reduced, not seen in the flower. And second photograph, these are the stamens of Cassia angustifolia. In this case, 3 stamens were long sized as shown in the photograph, and other 4 stamens are short, and another 4 they are highly reduced staminodes. That means 4, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 stamens were present. Practically we have taken this, we have taken photograph. Okay, next, the stamen, the third number of photograph, this is the stamen of Cassia fistula. See, the filaments are highly curved, and 3 long fertile stamens are there, and remaining all these 4 and 7 stamens are, these are sterile. Okay, next. Again, this photograph, this is the to show you the stamens in Delonyx regia. These are the stamens of Delonyx regia. Next. These are the again stamens of Tamarindus indica. First photograph, this is the stamen of Tamarindus indica. Okay, and second photograph, these are the stamens of Cisalpinia pulcherrima. There was 10 stamens. Next. Let us see the female part of the flower of plants of family Cisalpinaceae, that is gynoecium. Gynoecium, in gynoecium carpel is 1, that means monocarpellary ovary, thalamus concave. Carpel arise from center of the thalamus, which is concave, and ovary is sessile or stalked. Ovary, it may have stalk or it may be stalkless or sessile, and locules in the ovary only one, that is unilocular. Placentation, what is placentation? Arrangement of the ovules on the ovary wall, that is known as placentation. Placentation is marginal. Okay, and one plant is there, its name is Pterolobium. It is a one ovuled plant. Style filiform. Filiform style, filiform is thread like long. To such style, the filiform word is used. Okay, slightly curved style, and ends in the stigma. Okay, next. Again, these are the few photographs of different gynoecium of different plants of family Cisalpinaceae. First photograph, that is the gynoecium of Baunia purpurea. Second photograph, it is the gynoecium of Cassia tora. See the style at the top, totally bent, and a hook-like shape is there in the gynoecium of Cassia tora. And the third photograph to the left side, that is the gynoecium of Cassia angustifolia. And the last photograph, this is the gynoecium of Tamarindus indica. Next. Let us see which type of fruit occurs in the plants of family Cisalpinaceae. Fruit is a legume. Fruit is a legume. Legume type of fruit occurs in the family Cisalpinaceae. What is legume? Legume, it is a simple dry dehiscent fruit which is developed from a unicarpellary ovary or from a single simple pistil and differs from a follicle in dehiscing by two lines or sutures. In other words, the pods are developed from a monocarpellary one-chambered superior ovary. Legume type of fruit is also called as pods, and after drying, fruits split longitudinally into two halls. Okay, such fruit is described as legume type of fruit, and fruit is smooth and spiny in some cases, and it is a compressed pod in Tamarindus. Tamarindus fruit is a compressed pod. Okay, Tamarindus fruit pulp is edible, and in Pterolobium plant, a one-seeded indehiscent fruit occurs. Seeds are of variously shaped, endospermic or non-endospermic. In the photograph, fruit of Cassia tora is shown. First photograph and second photograph, this is the fruit of Tamarindus indica. It is very familiar to everyone. Next, this is the fruit of Cisalpinia pulcherrima. Next, let us see the names of the plants of family Cisalpinaceae. First plant, that is Imbli Tamarindus indica. Second, Kachner Baunia purpurea. Amalthas, that is Cassia fistula, Cassia tora, Cassia angustifolia, Delonix regia, Parkinsonia aculeata. All these are the plants of family Cisalpinaceae. Let us see the economic importance of this family. The leaves of Cassia angustifolia are used as laxative and purgative. Fruit pulp of Tamarindus indica is edible. Tender leaves of Cassia tora used as vegetable. Several traditional medicines are prepared from Cassia angustifolia. Wood of Delonix regia used for making several types of furniture, doors, chairs, agricultural implements, etc. Baunia grown as an ornamental plant in college campuses as well as in garden areas because it produces very beautiful large-sized flowers. The plant hematoxylon is the source of dihematoxylon which is used in the research laboratories. Bark of Baunia valley used in making ropes. Okay. Leaves of Cassia elata are used against ringworm disease of human skin. Okay. Next. Thank you very much. Save trees, save earth. The photograph shown here, it is the Baunia purpurea plant. Thank you very much.